just as the blue Chrysler Avondale, white NASA Johnson Space Center, and red GM Truck Oakland Tech Center meet for a match. Some crowd favorites here, the GM Truck Group, Chrysler Avondale, NASA Johnson, and Clear Creek High School. Just some maneuvering for position right now.
Looks like everyone's trying to get balls to score in the center. See the red team's human player, the ball actually bounced back to him and he got another shot.
Human player for the truck group loading up the robot.
Chrysler just dropped one in the middle. You see how the GM truck group there can carry two balls on their gripper.
That gripper design is kind of different. I haven't seen a lot like that.
I think the reason it's different is that second ball, as you can see, it just fell off the top. It's not gripped very robustly, so it's not as reliable a score as the first ball. Looks like Chrysler's going to get another one here as Truck's going for another ball to put in the center. No, they're going to give it to their human. Oh, they're going to have their human player add one to the center and go score two again.
They don't have the capability of actually picking two up with just the robot.
That's right. They can pick up the first one, but the human's got to add the second one, and they got them both that time.
That may be a liability.
It makes it tougher because it limits your flexibility in picking up balls. They're great at playing defense, though. You see how quick they knocked off that two-pointer.
20 seconds to go, and NASA is in actually pretty good shape with numerous balls in the two-point position.
Well, here everyone's going for the rails to try and score their three-pointer on the rails.
13 seconds left.
You can see Chrysler with the blue one dropped on.
The truck got a dropping there. 6 seconds to go, and they put one there.
Yep, that's it.
GM Truck gets the win. Now, the match immediately following, and what turned out to be a scoring clinic. Blue Delphi Pontiac Central meets white Vero South Garland and red Engineered Solutions Hoboken High School. Any match with Delphi is going to be a tough one. They're proven performers with 3 regional competitions under their belt this year.
Yep, they knocked off a white ball right at the start. Pretty typical for them. Looks like they're with only 15-20 seconds in, they're dunking one in the top pretty fast.
The red team Engineered Solutions human player able to wedge or push the ball through the side of the rail of the center doubler.
That's an advantage sometimes if somebody's at the top dropping a ball in and you can wedge one through the side. That gives you more flexibility with the human player.
A lot of human player activity here.
Yeah,
balls are flying all over.
They tried to knock one off on the opposite rail and just succeeded in wedging it in deeper. Delphi gets another one in the center.
1 minute to go. Not a lot of action with these robots. They're not moving around all that much.
It looks like picking up the balls is pretty tough, and that's an Achilles heel for a lot of robots. And it makes it difficult to score if you can't get the ball in the gripper quick. There's another one for Delphi. They have a great gripper arm. You see how fast that moves. That's a big advantage.
And is that something that's designed in right from the beginning?
That's designed in. It's a good design.
Red team is looks like they're feeling some pressure here. They are in pretty good position. They've got some balls, one in the 3-point position, one in the 1-point position. 20 seconds to go, and Delphi has one in the 3-point position.
Yeah, and they've got it. It's wedged in over there, so that's good for them. That'll help them probably win this match.
And one more.
Human shoots one more and makes it.
Delphi again shows the style they used to win 3 regional competitions. Now another regional winner, the blue Baxter Mountain Home, Arkansas Bomb Squad. They're going against the white team of Hitachi Oak Ridge High School and the red team of Rochester High School. This is going to be tough. Anyone taking on Baxter Mountain Home has got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, they call themselves a bomb squad, and they've got a great machine. It wedges balls through the rails and can wedge multiple balls at a time, and that's a great advantage for a bomb squad.
A lot of the robots that we've seen in Rochester, the red team is a good example of the sort of pick and place as opposed to the wedger. What's the advantage? Is one better than the other?
I don't know that one's better than the other, but the wedging machines can score balls when somebody's at the top. Right now, Rochester's at the top, and you see the bomb squad injecting their blue balls right into the goal, and you notice it almost blocks the top of the goal.
They could conceivably wedge balls up there and not allow any opponent's balls to get in there.
That's right. It's possible, and they have done it before. You see, and they spend a little more time picking up balls because they put multiple balls into their arm. You see their human throw it into the back of that arm? That's an efficient design. Look at that. That's great. They've got 3 balls, and they're probably going to send them all into the center goal. It's hard to beat something like that.
In the meantime, Rochester's still hanging fairly tough, a team with not a lot of support, but they've done pretty well.
Yep, they're playing defense, and that works. You see how Bomb Squad's got their 3 balls all in there, and there's 33 seconds left. They've still got a 3-pointer over on the rail, and if Bomb Squad can hold that, they've got this match won.
Now, can their design facilitate protecting that 3-point ball?
Yes, it can, and you see their human player just threw another one into the back of the robot. And Bomb Squad's going to run around to the other 3-point rail. And what they have on their robot is a suction cup that actually helps hold the ball in place on the rails at the last seconds. It's a really neat design.
And another win for Baxter. In this close scoring affair, the red team, GM Powertrain Pontiac Northern, meet with the blue Rochester team and the white Johnson & Johnson Salem High School team. Power Dog is trying to get a hold of a red ball to place.
They're having a little trouble with that white ball there. That's a common problem. Picking up balls is tough.
Rochester, the blue team, dropping one into the center where they've already got at least one.
They've got another. It looks like they're going to their human for yet another, and that's good for Rochester. They're able to score at will here, it looks like.
And they're in good scoring position. They've got 2 balls in 2-point range and at least one that is in the 1-point area.
Power Dog
coming in with 2.
Powertrains, looks like they're going to drop 2 of them, and Rochester knocks off Powertrain's 3-pointer. So Rochester playing defense at the right time there. There's only 30 seconds left, and Powertrain's left with only a 1-pointer on the rails.
And not too many balls in the center.
Rochester's got, their 2-pointer just got knocked off the rail. Rochester needs another rail score here, it looks like, and Powertrain needs one as well. They knocked off a white ball, so Powertrain's playing defense towards the end.
Now, watch the impact a human player can have. The blue team, UTC Edsel Ford High School, and the white team, Johnson & Johnson Bridgewater, and the red team, McNeil Philly, go at it. Match underway. UTC Edsel Ford is the blue team, and their human player just gets one right in the center without going over the top. Red team.
There's another one in the center through the rails. It's a good human player.
Red team looks like they're going to load up their robot. That's McNeil and the Philly 4.
They're holding 3 at a time. If they can get all those in there, that'll be a big score.
Now that's a little unusual. I've seen 2 go in from robots, including Powertrain's design. Not many I've seen with 3.
It's a little scary with all those balls up there. Real high center of gravity as you see them tip over, but they get them all. That's great.
Everyone's still leaving the balls on the rails right now.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to switch to rails now. The center's full, so they can't do too much more there.
Now, would a wedger help get balls into the center in this situation?
It probably would. You might be able to wedge one in some of the airspace that's left in that center goal.
One of the blue three-point balls just got knocked off. And the red one.
Blues only got a one-pointer on there.
Johnson Bridgewater is going through and methodically removing opponent balls from the rails. And gets a placement over the three-point section of the rail pretty efficiently.
Looks pretty good, and only 20 seconds left. If that stays, they might win the match. They almost tipped over there. They look pretty scared up there high.
Johnson Bridgewater.
Everyone's trying to place their three-pointers right now as McNeil tries to knock off a two and makes it a one.
The result is a win for Johnson & Johnson Bridgewater. This final day of competition begins with double elimination matches. Now, just like what you saw earlier with the Great Lakes Regional Competition, teams that lose 2 matches are out. In this early match, GM Powertrain Pontiac Northern take on Ariel Roosevelt High School.
1, 2, 3, go!
Match is underway. Powertrain is the blue team. Powertrain Pontiac Northern High School. Ariel is the white team.
See, Powertrain suck that ball up with what they call their chute, and it rolls it right up into the grip line.
I don't see them do that often.
They do it when they want to pick up 2 balls. There's another one into their chute. So it looks like Powertrain's going to the middle. They can get around all the balls in front of them there to score their 2.
And white team, Ariel, I noticed giving balls to its human player.
And it looks like Ariel's trying to sneak in there in front of Powertrain, and they do. They aced Powertrain out of that spot. And
Forcing them around the corner. Still a great opportunity to get balls in that center doubler.
Sure is. Not a whole lot of action here yet. Here's Powertrain dropping 2 in the center.
They get both.
And Ariel's back with another one.
Human player tries to dislodge that, but fails.
Powertrain's looking around for some balls, as are the other teams there.
See, Powertrain got another one for the shoot.
Looks like here they're going to their human for the next one. And they're going to score 2 more. If they get these 2 in the center, they'll have 4. And as long as they have some good rail scores, that'd be enough to win this match.
And they do get both.
They got them. The white team's got quite a few in the center there as well. Powertrain doesn't look like they have enough to win here. They've only got balls on the 2-point spots. They've got a lot of balls in the middle. Here's where we need to do our math.
And 5 seconds to go.
Not much time here.
Score coming up. The winner with 128 points is the 9th-seeded Husky Brigade. There can be surprises, too. Many familiar names to you did well, but were eliminated after placing 3rd twice. Delphi Pontiac Central was eliminated to some surprise given their 3 regional wins. 8th-seeded and highly regarded Team 111 Motorola Rolling Meadows and Wheeling High School lost 2 matches and was out. The GM Truck Group, Oakland Tech Center North, was eliminated, losing their 2nd match late in the day. Highly seeded at number 2 and highly regarded, the Baxter Bomb Squad was eliminated, ironically, by another team with Baxter support. Beatty Machine Hammond Indiana High School, the defending 1997 national champs, remained strong throughout the day.
No one has ever repeated in this thing in the 7 years it's been run. So I don't know. It's a lot of very, very good machines and very, very tough teams, more so this year than last. And it'll take a whole lot of luck and a whole lot of doing, but this team can do it. There's a possibility. We have what it takes to do it.
But just before the quarterfinals, even Beatty Machine Hammond, Indiana High School, Team Hammond, was defeated, though it took opponents all day to do it.
Regardless of the outcome, teams have found the experiences leading up to and including the matches on this final day to be rewarding, instructional, and fun.
The Jenks Jesters from Central and Southwest Services, Public Service of Oklahoma, and Jenks High School had a great experience, but packed up earlier than they would have liked after 2 tough matches.
We actually won our first round, and we lost our last 3 rounds, but we scored close. It was a close game.
After 3 days of competition, often intense competition between teams competing in practice rounds, seeding matches, and double elimination matches, we're just moments away from finding out who will be the 1998 first national champion. The quarterfinals are just underway inside this tent. Teams at this level must win 2 matches out of 3 to advance to the semifinals.
The Husky Brigade, after winning every one of their matches, met Bell Atlantic Greenwich High School. The GM Powertrain team wins the quarterfinal in 2 matches. Meanwhile, on another stage, the GM Proving Ground Milford, Lakeland, and Harbor High School Hotbot team meet Raytheon Systems Greenville. Human player feeding the Milford team robot, Raytheon coming in and giving its human player a blue ball. I'm not sure I understand the strategy there.
What they're doing there is they're going to play defense. No, I'm sorry, they're going to play offense with that blue ball. That's the ones they're trying to score. And looks like they're having their human player shoot balls in the center. And that way their robot can do work and their human player can do work at the same time.
Raytheon robot does not look capable of a great deal of height.
No, they're a relatively low machine. They're a good wedging machine, though. They can wedge balls in underneath the rails, so they are a very unique design.
46 seconds left. The Proving Ground team is stripping the Raytheon balls off the rails.
They've only got 1 3-pointer left, it looks like.
And the Proving Ground, in the meantime, has 3 already in scoring position and another one on its way.
Yeah, they've got points to spare if they can, Raytheon's last blue ball there.
20 seconds, less than 20 seconds, and Raytheon really needs to get a ball onto that rail.
Yeah, you see GM Proving Ground going for Raytheon's 3-pointer there.
9 seconds left.
The 3-pointer's gone. Raytheon has nothing on the rails.
The Hotbot team wins decisively in 2 matches, advancing to the semifinals. Also advancing were Delco Electronics Kokomo High School, after 2 shutouts against Team 132, Panzer Aluminum Ely High School.
1, 2,
Panzer
3,
Aluminum.
go!
Panzer Aluminum off and running. Didn't take them long, and Delco is also quick to start. Panzer's human player scores an almost immediate score doubler, and follows it up with yet another one.
A lot of early scoring. That underhanded throwing technique of their human player seems pretty reliable.
Going for his 3rd and gets his
3 for
3rd.
3, that's great. That's a huge advantage to score 3 that early.
Delco Electronics robot moving at its usual blistering pace. It's all over the place early on. Interesting way to hold on to the ball from the Panzer side. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's a pretty unique gripper arm. You see it dropped one there, though. Not a whole lot of structure in that arm, so possibility of dropping a ball is increased. There you see Delco pulling off a 1-pointer. If they're spending time on a 1-pointer, that means they're going to try and take off all the rest of the rail balls.
Less than a minute to go, and they line up for the doubler.
Yep. And they're holding 2 balls in the robot, so you see they'll reach down and grab another. This is, oh, there's a ball in the way. This is efficient because they don't have to move the robot. They can stand right there. Oh, I guess not. They're actually, oh, they pushed it right through the rails to knock off the blue 2-pointer. And with 30 seconds left, they're going to drop a 3-pointer on the rail.
Nicely done. Lots of economy of movement.
They have obviously thought this strategy out in detail.
And they're going to stay and protect it.
Looks like they're going to hold it there.
14 seconds left. Panzer looks like they're in trouble.
Yep, looks like they're caught on the rail.
The Naval Undersea Warfare Center Middletown High School team also won a quarterfinal and proceeded to meet GM Powertrain Pontiac Northern. This tough semifinal went the full 3 rounds, but only one team would advance to the final. The Naval Undersea Warfare Center Middletown advances. Meanwhile, a GM matchup was taking place not far away. Delco Electronics Kokomo shut out the GM Proving Ground in the first match of their semifinal. Here's match 2.
1, 2, 3, go!
2 GM teams, and Delco Kokomo comes out as usual with the plunger pushing balls off the rail.
That quickly knocks the ball off the rail, and then they retract it so they can actually use that again.
141, and the Proving Ground human player feeds one to the robot and
Drops
just
one
drops
in.
it in.
And Delco follows. They're staying pretty even in the center right now.
Minute and a half.
With both teams playing offense, it's really important to score more in the center than the other team, and that usually helps determine the winner.
Playing with just 2 robots in the ring, is that easier?
It's probably a little easier, although the other team is more capable of focusing on their opponent, so it makes playing defense easier also.
Delco Kokomo's articulated back on its robot allows it to move under those rails a little more easily than most.
They're a little more mobile underneath the rails, and you see they can just park there and put 2 in, very efficient.
And they don't have to have a real good grip on the ball, it just stays.
Yeah, that looks pretty robust, although the GM Proving Grounds gripper is also very robust. You see them take another one off the rails. They're one of the best machines at doing that.
27 seconds left. And one GM team is going to advance out of this.
You know these teams are good when with 20 seconds left they're still dropping balls in the center. That's confidence.
The red ball still in the 3-point position over there.
And you see Delco protecting their red ball. Looks like they're probably going to win here.
The stage was set for the finals. Team 67, Delco Electronics, seeded 53 at the beginning of the day, takes on the Naval Undersea Warfare Center. Both teams start strong, but soon problems develop. Delco wins match 1. They are 1 win away from the national title. Match 2 of the finals gets underway after the problems are remedied. Delco Electronics Kokomo High School were the first General Motors sponsored team to participate in these competitions, and that experience pays off in this match. Match underway, and it's Kokomo and the Naval Undersea Warfare Center.
Yep, you saw a Naval Undersea Warfare Center try and knock off the Kokomo 3-point ball, and they were unsuccessful in doing so.
Now it looks like the Naval Undersea Warfare Center is not too shy about getting in the way.
No, they're a very good defensive team, and with that sponsor, I guess you could probably imagine why. You see they're feeding their human player with the ball, and it looks like their human is going to knock off an opponent ball. Oh, you see how the human got that ball right back?
Good strategy there.
Sure is, and their robot head handed the human another ball.
That's aggressive play by the human players. I don't see that a lot.
It sure is. And Delco Kokomo here dropping 2 in
quick order.
Yep, that's a good design. Allows them to do that very reliably. And Naval Undersea Warfare Center gave their human player another. Looks like he was trying to knock off the three-pointer on the other side.
35 seconds left.
With only 35 seconds, Delco Kokomo's got the center pretty much won. And so now it's a fight on the rails.
And they've got a ball in the three-point position and one in the one-point position. They may lose it right here.
Yeah, they still have time to go to the center. That's guts for Kokomo.
In confidence.
Yeah, with 9 seconds left, they got that last one up there, and their human player
knocks it away.
Yep.
That clinches it. The competition is over, and there is a new champion.
That's going to do it for our broadcast today, and congratulations to Delco Electronics and Kokomo, Indiana High School on their 1998 first national championship. Delco Electronics and Kokomo High School are 7-year veterans of first competitions, and this is their first national title. Everything that you've seen here today is every bit as interesting and fun and worthwhile as it appears. We would encourage you to get involved. For more information on how to get involved, contact FIRST. And again, thanks for watching.